Assalamu alaikum everyone, Sadia Gondal here from Javed Publishers. So let's continue with Kids English Grade 5 Chapter 9, Being Grateful. We will be doing the grammar portion today. So let's start. Page number 60 पे today we will be doing the grammar portion. जिसमें आज हम study करेंगे sounds of ED. Now this ED, when it is used at the end of a word, has three different sounds. और वो sounds हैं d, t, id. So let's see that where are we going to produce those sounds. When you have a verb that ends in ed, लेकिन उससे पहले letters आ रहे हों ख, s, l, y, that is c, s, l, y, तो आप इस ed को pronounce करेंगे as d. For example, called, loved, enjoyed. यहाँ पे देखिए ed से पहले l आ रहा है, ed से पहले w है और ed से पहले y है. So we'll pronounce this ed as d. Next sound of ed is t. जब ed से पहले p, k, sh, ch, th, x आ रहा हो तो हम ed की sound produce करते हैं as t. For example, mixed, looked, fixed. यहाँ पे आप नोटिस करें ed से पहले x है, ed से पहले k है और ed से पहले x है, इसलिए ed की साउंड होगी ठ. Mixed, looked, fixed. नेक्स्ट साउंड है आपकी id. आप ed को प्रोनाउंस करेंगे id जब आपके पास ed से पहले है t या फिर d. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, spoiled, funded, wanted. चलिए इसी चीज़ को अप्लाई करते हैं ऑन द एक्सरसाइज. सेंटेंस इज दे फिनिश्ड द रेस ऑन टाइम. यहाँ पे ed की साउंड होगी जस्ट लाइक ड. दे फिनिश्ड द रेस ऑन टाइम. सेकेंड सेंटेंस इज द कॉपलर मेंडेड माई शूज़ येस्टरडे. वर्ड है मेंडेड और इसमें ed की साउंड होगी i और d की, id. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस है द पेंटर पेंटेड अ ब्यूटिफुल पिक्चर. यहाँ पे साउंड है ed की I and D, painted. D is Hira visited her grandparents. यहाँ पे साउंड है ed की I and D, id, visited. Last sentence is we planned to buy some new books. यहाँ पे साउंड है ed की d, we planned. Next is speaking skills, in which we are going to read a dialogue in which we would learn how to use polite words to get attention. Sana says, Assalamu alaikum friends, may I have your attention please? Yasir says, Wa alaikum assalam, yes sure. Saima says, yes Sana, what happened? Sana says, we are collecting money for charity. Would you like to participate in it? Saima says, yes sure. It's a good idea to help the poor. Yasir says, yes, we will bring some money tomorrow for charity. Sana says, thank you. Now in this dialogue, some polite words that have been used for getting attention are, would you like to participate? May I have your attention? And in the end, when somebody said thank you, all these words are polite words or expressions in our language to gain attention of the listeners. आपके पास next question है, role play the above dialogue with your friends to see how to use polite expressions to seek attention. So dear teachers, what you can do is you can invite 3 students or 4 students and ask them to reproduce the dialogue in front of the class. The other section that we're about to do is language focus, in which we will be doing spellings. So let's fill in the missing letters. A, coins. C, signboard. G, footstep. O and S. Grateful. A and L. Countless. O. Next section is about grammar, in which we would learn how to make adjectives. There are 2 ways to make adjectives. The first way is to add present participle, that is ing, to the verb. For example, falling, breaking. And the next way is to add past participle to the verb. For example, ed or en. For example, we can say fallen, broken, or confused. They're asking you to write 3 more examples of adjectives by using the 2 rules. So let's pick the verb smile, और इसको आप adjective बना सकते हैं by using ing, that is smiling, और आप इसको adjective बना सकते हैं by using ed, that is smiled. Talk, talking, talked. Walk, walking, walked. The last question on this page is to read the pronouns used in sentences. You have got 3 types of pronouns: subjective pronouns, objective pronouns, possessive pronouns. Now, what is the difference? Subjective pronouns are those pronouns that show who is doing the action. For example, she is an obedient girl. यहाँ पे who is an obedient girl? She. So this is a subjective pronoun. Second example is they are going to the museum. Who is going to the museum? They. So they is subjective pronoun. Objective pronouns tell you who is getting the action, who is receiving the action. For example, my mother baked me a cake. For whom my mother baked a cake? मेरी अम्मी ने किसके लिए केक बनाया? मेरे लिए. So here me is going to be objective pronouns. His parents love him so much. This sentence is telling that who is loved by his parents? Him. So here him is going to be objective pronoun. And then the last is possessive pronoun, which shows ownership. किसी चीज़ को जब आप own करते हैं तो उसके लिए आप word use करते हैं possessive pronouns. And these possessive pronouns are usually used at the end of a sentence. For example, this book is mine. Now this sentence is showing that I own this book. So for showing ownership, I would say mine, yours or theirs. Thank you so much for watching. अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा. Keep watching and keep yourself connected to Javed Publishers Bolti Kitabain.